Hello student, myself Shawali Pathak, Department of Zoology, Bisni College, and I welcome to you all to our new session online class BSc1st SEM Honors course. The syllabus is under Bodoland University. I think you might got the syllabus from our Department of Zoology HOD. I will deal the core paper 1, unit 1, Protista, Parazoa and Metazoa. It is general characteristic and classification up to classes. Let's come to know what is Euglena, what is amoeba, what is paramecium. So here figure you see Euglena, paramecium, amoeba, but today I will deal only study of Euglena. Euglena genus of more than 1,000 species of single-cell flagellated, that is, having a whip-like appendage, microorganisms that features both plant and animal characteristics. I think you all are aware about Euglena because the Euglena is neither a plant cell nor a animal cell. It is a argumentative animal. Found worldwide, Euglena live in fresh and brackish water rich in organic matter and can also be found in moist soil. In case of habitat, Euglena live in freshwater, brackish water soil also. As photosynthetic protists, Euglena have a taxonomy that is somewhat contentious, and the genus is often placed either in the phylum Euglenozoa or the algal phylum Euglenophyta. As I mentioned that it is a controversial animal, so it may be plant cell, it may be animal cell, so it can be include the phylum algal also and Euglenozoa also. Euglena are characterized by an elongated cells measuring about 15 to 500 micrometers. You see, 1 micrometer is equal to 10 to the power minus 6 meter or 0.0006 to 0.02 inch. Imagine how small or how it is microscopic range with one nucleus, numerous chlorophyll containing chloroplast, as it is a plant cells, so it bears the chloroplast, that cell organelles that are the site of photosynthesis. A contractile vacuole. It bears a vacuole because the organelle that regulates the cytoplasm. You know the function of vacuole in the cell, an eye spot and one or two flagella. Sometimes one, sometimes two flagella you can observe. Certain species, for example, Euglena rubrara, appear red in sunlight because they contain a large amount of carotenoid pigments. So due to this, look like red color. Unlike plant cells, Euglena lack a rigid cellulose wall. You know The character of plant cell is they bear or they possesses a cellulose in their cell wall, but Euglena, that character is lacking, and have a flexible pellicule or envelope that allows them to sense shape. In the figure you see, these are the microscopic view of Euglena. This is nucleolus. Outer figure it is nucleus. Blue colored particle is mitochondrion. These are leaf-like structure flattened parts, chloroplast. This is dot-like structure eye spot or stigma. Triangle shaped particles, it is photoreceptor. This is bottom-like contractile vacuole. This is Golgi apparatus. These are endoplasmic reticulum. And these are stored carbohydrate. And one elongated flagellum. It looked very nice under microscope. Though they are photosynthetic, most species can also feed heterotropically on other organisms. You know, heterotropic means those organisms feed on or traps other particles. It, and absorbs food directly through the cell surface via phagocytosis, in which the cell membrane entraps food particles in a vacuole for digestion. You know the function of the vacuole because vacuole entraps the food particles, means it is a digestive organ or digestive part. Food is often stored as a specialized complex carbohydrate known as paramylon, which enables the organism to survive in low light condition. All of you know that animals require energy, and this energy gained from carbohydrate. So, as being animal or the living being, Euglena also require energy for surviving, or it requires the carbohydrate. But this carbohydrate known as the paramylon. Euglena reproduce asexually by means of longitudinal cell division, in which they divide down their length, and several species produce dormant cysts that can withstand drying. Generally, Euglena reproduce by dividing the cell longitudinally. This is simple cell division like, but sometimes in a dormant cyst also occurs in case of unfavorable conditions. Some species, especially Euglena viridis and Euglena sanguina, can develop large toxic population of green or red blooms in pond or lakes with high nitrogen contents. I think you might have noticed, or you have seen often in pond or lake, sometimes the red or green layering. So these are, we often say it is algal bloom, but this green or red bloom is a toxic large population of this Euglena viridis and Euglena sanguina species. Euglena gracilis is a common in laboratory demonstration, and a number of species are used to study cell growth and metabolism in various environmental conditions. Euglena glacialis alloys it is taken to laboratory for demonstration. It's nice for handling. And when we observe in laboratory, what we do, we observe the growth, cell growth and metabolism of this Euglena cell to know these environmental conditions around it. The Euglena reproduce. How? In order for Euglena to make more Euglena, it will complete a process called mitosis. That means it can split itself in half and become two Euglena, just like simple cell division. It is asexual. The method is asexual. It can only do this if it is well fed and if the temperature is right. Means temperature is right condition, it is well grown, well fed, then Euglena is divided asexually forming two Euglena. Euglena can reproduce better in warm temperature and also temperature little bit warm is necessary or it is favorable. Here the figure you see Euglena divided the different mode just simply divided to form Euglena 2 here also to produce it is just longitudinal division. So with this today I describe about the Euglena and this write up taken from the editors of Use Cyclopedia Britannica and you buy the book that recommended for the classifications of vertebrate invertebrate. The author is Rappert and Barnish. Thank you.